Adam, first full week of pre-season done. Just how good has it been to be back on the training ground with the players?
Yeah, it's been super. I think when that sort of summer period comes, you're really ready for a break, and it was a hard season. Had to find a lot of resilience this year, so I think everybody was tired and ready for a bit of time off. But yeah, always good to get back on the grass, get back connected with players, familiar faces, and yeah, we've had a really good week. It's been fun.
And over the weekend, a training game as such, just how good is it to put players in real life situations but also get minutes in legs?
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's minutes and legs. As we start to step up now pre-season and build towards kick-off, it's really important that we're replicating the demands of a match day, and it gave us the opportunity to sort of cast an eye over a couple of players. Another opportunity for people to start building relationships and connections, which is so important, especially with new players in the building this year. So yeah, it was a really good opportunity for us to get together, like I say, make some more connections and most importantly give the players that time on the pitch in a bit more of a game realistic situation. So it was really good.
You mentioned new players to cast your eye over. One player that must have caught your eye early in pre-season, Evie Brooks, has signed this week. Just how delighted are you to get that signing over the line?
Yeah, we're really excited about Evie. Delighted she's chosen to commit the season to Notts County. I know she had a few offers from around and about, and no surprises why really. She's, the fans will see she's a really competent footballer, good in possession, and obviously for a defender, really importantly, good out of possession as well. She's sort of physical beyond her years. She's still young, a long way to develop, which is really exciting for us. We think we can be a club that can help support her develop and continue her growth as a player, whilst also bringing a huge amount of value to us as a team. So yeah, she's been super. She's got a deadly set piece on her, can deliver really well, but most importantly just came across to all of us as a staff and the other players as a really good person. Came across positive, has a really good attitude, works really hard, application and training is fantastic, positivity, energy, so yeah, we're really excited to have Evie on board this season.
And how good is it to be shaping your squad so early? I imagine as a coach, as a manager, there's nothing better than getting players committed early in pre-season so you can work with them.
Yeah, it's always a mixed bag at this time of year. It's difficult. Sometimes you have a few late movements, and there's a lot of people moving clubs and changing around. Obviously at Notts we've always prided ourselves on trying to stay as consistent as we can and keep the kind of nucleus of squads together. Like we said in the past, the environment's important for us at Notts. But obviously when the opportunity comes to add players to the group that are going to improve the quality, it's really important that we do that, and the earlier we can do that the better, because obviously it allows them time to socially adapt to the group, to sort of build connections and friendships, and ultimately understand how each other are going to play, so that we're not arriving first game of the season where people don't really know each other or understand how we want to play. So it gives the opportunity to get principles into players early, building those relationships, and for them to get an understanding of how we want to go about stuff this season.
Away from new player signings, you've also added to your coaching staff in the last week with Harry Mclean. Just how important is it? Obviously Dylan left and that was a massive loss to the club, so how important is it, one, to fill that hole but also bring someone in that's got experience at this level?
Yeah, massive. Obviously can't say enough about Dylan. Incredible human being, absolutely wonderful guy to work with. He gave so much to the group, huge amount of commitment, and he's a really important important cog in the wheel last season. And as much as we got to lose him, we understand he needed to move back down to London, and he's got connected to another club down there, which is wonderful to see for his development. So then it falls on us then to make sure we're acquiring staff that can step up and support the group in the right way. As you mentioned, Harry's got experience of the National League, which is really important. He understands the teams in our division and the sort of challenges we'll face, but also has a really good pedigree in coaching through Leicester's development pathway, understands player development, and yeah, has been a really good asset to us, and joins the fantastic staff we already have with Sean and Danny in the building.